Hi everyone and welcome back to my sewing channel. So this video is all about, if you're starting to sew but you don't really want to spend that much money, what do you need? What are the essentials to be able to sew? So let's say you bought your sewing machine, tick, and you are now looking for some tools that you need, or what do I need to begin sewing, or anything that will make it easier, but very low budget, very minimalistic if you want to. I ain't got too much coin. I just spent a lot of money buying that machine. The machines can be expensive. I bought a machine for around 80 quid. So I'm gonna put that here. So yeah, right there. If you want to go and check it out. But I pick a very few tools of sewing that I use that has helped me with my sewing. So the first thing I would recommend is your fabric scissors. They go around £6 to £9, even more depending where you buy it. So I will recommend this. I will recommend you not to use it for anything else rather than fabric, because then the sharpness goes away and they will become a bit pointless. The next thing is a seam reaper. Let me see if I can do this. There you go, that's seam reaper. As you can see, this is a more of a high end. I believe this cost me around £4, and I would recommend to spend a bit more. £4 is not a lot, but it can add up. Other things will be, your basic plastic clipper. So you can see there, if you cannot zoom in. There you go. And then, so there you go, that really good, that really cheap, but you always have to have some needles, like some pins like this, just because there's times that they might make it better to sew, but I always use them more, just because it's easier for me. Then you have, some threads. They're really inexpensive. They're £2.50 for all this color, and as you advance, you maybe want to spend a bit more money on a big one, just because it's cheap and you're going to use it a lot more. Again, I have 3 accessories that I use the most when I sew, and they are here if you want to have a look at that video. And what it does is it shows you where I buy a big cone of black thread and white thread, and then how I get it to my machine, and it's a lot cheaper and it's a long-term project. So if I have a long-term project, it's cheaper and it makes it better, and I'm rambling. Another thing will be a measure tape. So that again is really good, and it's like £1 and you need it, it's worth it. Some extra needles, always good to have. And just a simple marker, really. Because they're water erasant, so you're doing your project, you mark it, and then it's just easier to guide. So again, all there. Now, if you like this video, make sure again to put a like and subscribe. It helps my YouTube channel. And also, if you want to see a more in-depth, let's say you are an experienced sewer, I have a sewing toolbox, which is like everything that I have in my sewing box, I guess. So there you go. If you want to have a look, it's right there. And if, let's say, when you started sewing, what do you needed? Put it in the comments below, and then I will go and check them out and try to reply to as many as I can. And I want to see what you had when you started sewing. So yeah, I hope this video was useful. If it was, again, thank you for watching, and see you next time.